What's going on, fellas? This gonna be a real quick one. Uh, as you know, I was having a little issue with Frankenbite, and I was gonna check it out, see what's happening. And once again, I just want to show the importance of having one of these little $15 or $20 e-bike testers, man. This thing comes in handy. And this may not be Frank's issue, but it's an issue regardless. So we're gonna fix it. And that is, Frank has a bad hall sensor. Either that or one of those little skinny hall sensor wires broke. The last time I had Frank's wheel off, changing the damn rotor. Them little hall sensor wires are super thin. They're thin like telephone wires. If you old school and know how the old landline telephone wires used to be, them little real skinny wires. Matter of fact, you can see right there, those are hall sensor wires, and they're very thin. May not appear to be so much on camera, but they're super thin. So if you're moving that wheel around and that cable is twisting and turning, you can easily break one of those wires. But anyway, as you can see, I'm testing the hall sensors right there, that row right there. And you know, when you spin the wheel, all of those lights should flicker. As you can see, just 2 of them are flickering. And it actually says that the yellow one is bad because that one's not doing anything. So like I said, it could be that it came loose. Hopefully it came loose. The wire broke. That would be the easiest thing for me, being though I don't think I have a hall sensor around unless I can find one on one of these old motors laying around here. This is exactly the same and I can snatch it out. Otherwise, I'm going to have to order one. But yeah, just another reason to show why you need to have one of these things, man. $15. And it can save you a whole lot of headache. Now, like I said, you can test hall sensors with a multimeter. And I'll show you how to do that at another time. But it's a whole lot easier, man, if you can just plug that up like that right there and spin your wheel and see. I'll spin it slow. And you can see that those 2 are working and that third one is not. But when I spin it fast, it makes it look like that, what is that? The green one in the middle looks like that's on solid. But it's not. It's just flickering so fast you can't see it. Yeah, man. But once again, e-bike tester is a must-have. And before you ask me where you can get one from, you can get that off of Amazon. No, I don't have the link available, but all you got to do is go on Amazon and search e-bike tester. And it'll come up with 5 or 6 different one of these. And I mean, they're all the same. Just different people selling them. They have another one where the lights are set up differently. The lights go around in a circle. But I mean, it does the same thing. And like I said, man, this one little simple $15 tool is awesome. For those that don't know, I'm brand new here. I'll go over it one more time, man. You can test brake wire cutoff switches with this. You can test throttles with it. You already know you can test the hall sensors in the motor. You can test the phase wires in the motor. You can test the phase wires from the controller. And you can test the hall sensor wires from the controller. So I mean, that little instrument right there that costs $15 is worth its weight in gold. No doubt about it. And anyway, anyway, big old dumb controller. But honestly, man, it's an absolute beast. It's an awesome controller for what it costs. And if you know what Savatons look like, man, look at that thing. It looks exactly like a Savaton. And in fact, I already checked. It's using the same exact MOSFETs as a Savaton. The only thing this controller is missing is Bluetooth connection. And whereas though you can't change any of the, any of the features by Bluetooth. In fact, you can't program anything with this controller. That's the only thing. But honestly, most of you guys wouldn't know what you was programming or changing either, and not even me so much, man, because you can change so many different things in there, you know. Of course, I would be, but I'm just saying, man. Most of you guys don't need all that. So, anyway, that's that, and I'm gonna put links for that controller in on my Patreon, cause yeah, I feel like that's some good secret information right there, man. So I will put it there, and I can tell you what else. That controller would be good for people who aren't going to upgrade to 72 volts or, do those type of modifications. If you're on 52 volts or 48 volts and you have a large enough capacity battery, because you would need a big capacity battery to run that controller because it draws a lot of amps. But if you want more speed without upgrading your battery voltage, a high output controller is the way to go. Now, like I said, I'm not contradicting myself, because I'm just saying I don't want to use a high output controller because I don't want to use a lot of amps, a lot of current. I don't want a lot of current draw myself. I'm going with voltage. But if you don't want to, upgrade your battery system, you want to stay at 52 volts or 48 volts, then get you a high output controller that outputs more amps. But like I said, you will have to enlarge your battery capacity, and meaning whatever battery system you're running right now, be it 52 volts or 48 volts, you're probably going to want to get another battery with whatever you have now running in parallel. That will increase your capacity. And depending on the amp hours of your battery, you may even want to get 2 more batteries. If you only got like a 15 amp hour or something small like that, 12 amp hour, you're going to want about 3 of those batteries in parallel. I would want to have at least 35 to 50 amp hours, man, running a big controller like that, because that's going to suck a lot of juice. You're gonna get a lot more speed at the same voltage, but it's gonna eat through your battery. So you better have some capacity. Alright, that's it. That's all I had to say today. I will holler at y'all later. Hopefully, I was hoping it would be a broken hall wire right up on this side of my plug, but of course it wasn't. So I'm going to have to pull the wheel off and open up that motor and see what's happening. But anyway, I'll get back at y'all later. Deuces.